Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, good?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Hi, I'm Morgan Foster. I'm a PA student, and I'm going to just talk to you a little bit today about why you came in. You're Miss Williams, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And just tell me a little bit about what's been going on.
So I'm here with my daughter, Amy, for her checkup.
Okay.
And she has this ear pain, and she keeps getting ear infections. So I just, I don't know what's going on. I want to know why she keeps getting these ear infections.
Okay. And you said it's her 6-month checkup, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And how many ear infections would you say she's had in her 6 months?
I think this is probably the 3rd or 4th ear infection.
Okay.
And she has ear pain all the time, even when I don't come in.
Okay. So I see here that you had talked to my preceptor a little while ago, and that he had mentioned that your daughter could have been exposed to some secondhand smoke, which in children, this can increase their risks of upper respiratory infections, ear infections, stuff like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So who in your family smokes, or is that possible that she's exposed to any secondhand smoke?
Oh yeah, well I smoke.
Okay. And how long have you been smoking for?
So I started when I was 12, so I've been doing it for a really long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you smoke during pregnancy?
Yeah, my OB said that I had to quit, but she didn't say why, so I just didn't, because I figured, I've always smoked. I didn't want to stop because it was really stressful being pregnant, and the smoking really helped, and I just didn't feel like I could stop. So I've been smoking a pack a day through my pregnancy ever since. It's kind of just what I've been doing my whole life.
Okay. And does anyone else in your family smoke, or have you ever tried to quit?
Yeah, well, so my mom smoked always growing up. We always grew up with smoke. Amy's dad, he smokes too, but he's not really in the picture anymore. But my boyfriend right now also smokes.
Okay.
And he stays over a lot, so.
Okay, so it's just something that you've kind of grown up with, and it's been a part of your life.
Yeah,
for a
everyone
while.
I know basically just smokes.
Okay. Have you ever tried to quit?
I tried to quit when I was pregnant, but it just failed. I didn't really know what to do, so I just stopped. I tried throwing out my cigarettes, but I just couldn't stop. I was too stressed. And now I have a baby, and I'm still stressed. Babies are hard, so
they definitely are.
I just don't know really what to do.
Okay. And that's normal. A lot of people have thought about quitting and don't really know how to go about it. Is quitting something you'd be interested in now that you have your daughter and it could be possibly affecting her?
Yeah, well, I'm worried that she keeps getting these ear infections, and I'm worried that I'm the cause. I feel really guilty about that. I didn't know that could happen. I thought I was, putting myself at risk, but not her. So I don't like that. I'm just really worried because, her grandma smokes, her dad smokes, my boyfriend smokes. I don't know how I'm going to quit when everyone around me is also smoking.
I gotcha. Well, if you are interested in quitting, and that is something that, now that you have this, you have your daughter, and it is going to be a big part of her life, and her ear infections and her illnesses can be associated with the secondhand smoke. On a scale from 0 being not at all to 10 being you really want to quit, where do you feel you're at on that scale?
Probably a 5.
Okay, so you've thought about it possibly, but you're not really sure how to go about it.
Yeah. I think it would be good. I just don't know how it would be possible with everyone around me smoking.
Okay.
I feel my my boyfriend will want to smoke, and I'll just, go do it with him because that's just what we do together. So
I gotcha. Well, that is definitely going to be a big roadblock in terms of quitting. And if that is something that you would like or you're interested in doing, we would probably want to have a talk with him as well and try to get everyone on the same page so that, even though he's your boyfriend, like he could still obviously probably cares for your daughter. So it would be something that you guys would have to work at together to make sure that she's not exposed to as much smoke, and hopefully then all of her ear infections and other illnesses that can be caused would decrease. So if it is something that you're interested in, I could always help you out, give you some advice and support groups, or we could set up a plan.
If he quit too, that would be so helpful if we could quit at the same time. I wonder if he would be interested in that. I could definitely talk to him about that.
Okay, and if you're interested, I could always give him a call, or we can make a follow-up appointment, and we could talk to him about the same issues and tell him some of the childhood risks for your daughter and risks in general. And if it is something he's interested in, we could always try to set like a quit date for both of you, and just come up with a plan of support and some information guides. And there's a bunch of counseling groups and other mothers who have gone through the same thing, and they could probably you could all talk about it and kind of support each other through it.
That would be good. I feel pretty alone in this, so getting a support would be really good.
Okay.
So what about, I really like smoking. I really like doing it, and I feel like I would miss it when I stop. Is there anything that can, help me?
Okay.
Yeah,
definitely. So there are some kind of medications or, nicotine replacement things, because that's probably what you would miss is, the nicotine, because that's the addictive substances in cigarettes. So there are some, nicotine replacement therapy that we could always give you, because it's more helpful than just quitting cold turkey and, as you had said, throw out the cigarettes. So some of it's a patch, so it would just go on your arm, no one would know it's there, and it would still give you the nicotine but wean you off smoking. They also have some chewing gum that has nicotine in it, so you could chew that and still have the same effects of the smoking, but it wouldn't expose your daughter to as much smoke. If that's something your boyfriend would want to do, we could give that to both of you, and then it'd be easier with the withdrawal when you are trying to quit.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that stuff before. I think that would help a lot.
Yeah, so if that's something you're interested in, we could definitely arrange another follow-up meeting, and we could talk to the both of you, and then hopefully the ear infections for your daughter will go away. So, do you have any other questions?
No, that's about it. Thank you for your help.
Awesome. You're welcome.